me
are you going to
standing there.
understand that you're gorgeous?
I don't see me all the time.
Well, I see you all the time, and you need to listen to me and trust me because I'm your wife.
You're biased.
I'm very biased.
You're very biased. So
Well,
a lot of
I
times
like what I like.
I just take it as, you're saying what you want to say to build me up. And I appreciate it. But you do have bias. So
But
when
you
I
know,
do get it from an unsolicited source, it's different because there's no, I don't want to say bias again, but there's no requirement to even say anything at all. Like when I get a random dude that's like, you're big as shit, that fucking hits.
then it hits you. Yeah.
It hits because I don't know you for shit. And
Isn't
you're
that
just making
interesting that you
comments.
need validation from strangers,
I
or that
don't need
not
it.
you, but people, that people take strangers' opinions seriously than they do internally their own family?
I don't see it that way. I don't see it that way
It
only
feels that way.
because, well, it shouldn't. It's because what I'm saying is if you're getting a compliment from family, especially your spouse, or now if the kids were like, "Damn, you're big as shit," I would take that, right? Because the kids don't give compliments. They don't say that kind of
So
shit
wait,
without
can
they don't do it naturally. That's not who they are. They're children. They're teenagers. Like
okay.
CG today, when I was unloading the shit into his house, and he was up on his camera, and he's talking to me through the camera, and he goes, "Damn, this is like watching a." He goes, "It's like I'm watching a porn right now."
Muscular men
And I,
moving.
I went, I just went like that, and the thing, he's like, "Jesus Christ!" And he goes, "You know what?" He goes, "I'm opening an OnlyFans for you." I go, "I already
So I
got
have,
one, man."
I have a question for you because I'm trying to think of where your mind is. I think we literally have two different mindsets.
Probably.
So you're saying that I am taken less seriously because I doted out more, and
No,
because are you saying that like when I
it's not
doted
quantity.
out because it's something I do naturally, it doesn't hit you as hard?
Probably.
But how is that
Along those
right?
lines. But
It's just
it
feels
has nothing to do with
unfair.
right or wrong or fair or
Well,
unfair.
I know, but for
I'm
me,
just telling you
I feel
the facts of it is you have a tendency, even like for instance, when we talk about how we used to look,
yeah.
and I see you in the thing. I never insulted you. I never put you down.
Yeah, no.
I doted on you and I loved you and all that stuff. But at that point, you probably didn't feel your best. You didn't feel
Right.
the greatest, right? But I still complimented you. I still loved on you. I still doted on you, right?
Right.
No different than today. Well, probably a little different
But
from
you're saying
today, but
but you're saying that it's different when it comes from a stranger, and I think that that's the problem. I think the problem is
I
that
wouldn't say
people
just
seek
a
that
stranger.
validation outside of their home, and then they crave that because it makes them feel good. But why doesn't your own
Some
family
people
make you
may.
feel good?
Some people may.
And more specifically, why don't
I'll
I
take
make you
Tim.
feel good?
Well, see, you're looking at it as, oh,
I'm just
I'm
trying to see.
devalidated. No, you're not. It's I'm saying it hits a little different. I'm not saying better, worse. It hits differently. They have no skin in the game. To make a comment on your appearance, like if
Yeah.
somebody walked up, you can't tell
Do
me
not fart on our podcast.
why. It's natural.
It's so gross.
Um,
At least say excuse
when we
me.
go to Dillinger's or something like that, right? And some chick hits on you. You don't go and get all worked up. I compliment you and talk kindly about you all night. You're used to me saying it. You get accustomed
Oh,
to it.
no, don't. No,
No,
that's not
you're
true. I every single time you compliment me, I literally get giddy and gaga. Your compliments for me, your opinion to me matters more than anybody else's opinion. If I ever feel like your opinion is less than me, so I
I
don't
won't want to say
care
your
what
opinion
other people
matters.
think.
It's not that your opinion matters less, but when it comes to like how I look or that I guess all it just comes down to is how I'm looking. It doesn't hit me as hard because you compliment me often and
So you just think
kindly
that I truly am blind to because I love
because
you. You really feel like I'm blind.
you never said a word when I was heavier,
I
when I had to
didn't
gut.
see you as heavy though.
That's what
That's
I'm
the thing.
and
And
that's the point I'm making is you and I, because we've been together for so
but
long.
that's turning it around though because
I don't think so. I think it's exactly
we
what I was
knew
just
each
saying.
other we were heavy. We just
When we first met each other, no, we weren't. You
I
were
was
very
not
thin.
heavy when I first met you.
No, and neither was I. I was in not this good a shape, but I was in decent shape. I was working out at that time and everything, but I wasn't going as like I am today. That's for sure. But 2 years ago, when I started lifting, I
Yeah,
saw
well,
those
right after
pictures when we
Angela
went to
passed away, we both gained a shit ton of weight.
exactly.
I mean, we lost Angela, you lost David, we
But I
lost
don't
your
remember it.
uncle.
I don't remember it until I
I
saw the
do.
pictures. I
I
don't.
do. I
Yeah, well,
remember
I don't.
looking completely ridiculous, and I remember you still complimenting me, but
No,
I don't recall ever thinking that your opinion was less or that it didn't come from you complimenting me actually gave me the desire to want to continue to look beautiful for you
I
and to
didn't. I
push
didn't.
myself
I'm
to
not
look
saying all
beautiful.
those other things. You're adding extra things onto what I'm saying.
Okay,
I'm
say what
not.
you were
I'm
saying from
not
the very
saying
scratch. Start over
that
so I can hear it.
all I'm saying is that when I get an unsolicited compliment, guy, girl, anything, it tends to validate the work a, a little bit more because they've got no skin in the game. So for them to make a compliment or to make a statement, it
I understand what you're
unsol
saying. I get what you're saying. You're basically saying, listen, you can't see the trees through the forest. So when the airman who's going over it says, oh, the architecture that you did in the forest, the trees are beautiful, then that makes you realize, hey, I really have a beautiful forest. Is that what you're talking about?
yeah.
Do you see what I mean? Like you're too
No, I
close to
have
it.
no fucking clue
Listen,
what you just said.
the people in the family are too close, right?
Right.
So if we want to know if our trees are green at the top, we're looking up and we're seeing underneath the tree greenery, right? But when you have somebody who's flying overhead who has no investment in
Right.
gardening the forest that says, "Fuck, your trees are beautiful. You must be doing something great." That's more that really validates the fact that, hey, listen, even though
No,
my family who's
yeah.
also here in the forest is
Saying
also
that it's
validating
more
that it's
is not correct. Saying that their opinion matters more. No, it's
it's a
just
different perspective. It's a different
appreciated. It's
perspective.
appreciated differently. I would say differently
Different.
because there's no skin in the game
Yeah,
for
it's a
them,
different
right?
perspective for
They're
that.
they're
Yeah.
making a comment just because they're either impressed, caught off guard, whatever, for whatever reason.
Right.
They're making a. It was significant enough for
For them
them
to
to make
notice.
a
Yeah,
statement,
for them
right?
to notice. Yeah.
Unsolicited, and
Right.
that's a big deal. Think about it. When you
Versus
go
like,
somewhere and you do it all the time, right? You'll be like, "Oh my God, your hair looks amazing," or
oh, I fucking
your
love
eye, I
yeah.
love your
But
eyelashes, all
apparently
that
I do
stuff.
it so much that it doesn't matter because I just doted out. See how
I
we
don't even
went
know why I come outside.
full circle.
Fuck's sake.
I know.
It hurts so much. And then when I'm saying that to you, I realize, shit, you see me every single day,
Hmm.
so you're not going to notice the smaller or the changes because you see me every single day. Now, I go away for a while and come back, and you're like, holy shit, this, and
You
this.
mean after you leave for the day and come back home and I'm like, oh, thank God you're home because I love your body and I want to touch you all the time and you're gorgeous? You mean, is that
Yet
much
again,
time?
no, you just turned it to make it about you.
Hey, just it's Mars Venus. It's a woman's perspective versus a dude's perspective.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
so fucking painful.
Do you love me?
Oh my God. Thank
Yes.
God. Thank God for
Yes.
you, I do.
What does that mean?
Well, you know exactly what it
You're
means.
just lucky I'm a really good girl.
Not right now. Well, this morning you were.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Mhm.
I know what you're saying though. I get what you mean.
Yeah, you're too. You're exactly right.
You can't see the
In the
forest
forest,
through the trees.
you're literally staring at the same tree every fucking day.
Yeah.
You don't notice all of a sudden the branches are drooping and all that shit.
Right.
You don't notice that the bark's improving
Yeah.
significantly unless there's a major change. So you're seeing same as me, incremental.
Do you
When I
think that
look at
that's
pictures when I
why
started lifting, I'm like, holy shit.
yeah, do you think that that's why when couples try to lose weight or one person in the group wants to lose weight, they don't feel support from the other partner because that partner isn't noticing or seeing the change?
I don't think that's it. I think it's more self consciousness. If one partner starts losing the weight and doing all the stuff, and the other isn't,
Yeah.
there's a lot more to it. I think than that. There's that potential of jealousy.
Yeah,
It's the
absolutely.
self loathing. It's the
It's the fear of
feeling
being
of
well,
inadequacy.
and it sometimes can even be the fear of losing your marriage over it.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm
Because
saying.
there's
As far as the
right. So if you are and I can do physical things together, like we went and did the iFly thing, and that was super fun,
yeah,
right? But if I wasn't taking care of myself and I was unable to do that,
mhm,
well, then you're losing out on experiences, and you start to resent that person, and it
sure.
becomes this giant snowball effect.
both directions too.
Both, yeah.
Both directions.
Because
It
then
can
you
cause
also
that
get
rift.
pissed that the other
It can
person
cause a
isn't
rift.
putting their
Yeah,
time into being
absolutely.
healthy.
I can see that, and I could see that in a lot of places.
Mm-hmm.
And it's that lack of communication and being vulnerable,
Mm-hmm.
being willing to be vulnerable,
And say, hey,
because that's a
listen,
very vulnerable thing to say. Is, hey, I'm not
I
feeling
don't feel
great
good in
about
my skin.
myself.
Yeah.
And that's why I think it's so incredible looking back at the photos that pop up on that picture frame,
That we
and seeing
transitioned together.
ourselves like when we were big.
Yeah.
We
I
were
gained 85
Yeah,
pounds when Angela died.
you were big, but I'm telling you right now, and I've said it to the boys, I've said it to your parents, when those pictures have popped up, and I went, I don't even
I
recognize you.
I didn't
I
see you
didn't
like
see you
that.
that way. I
Yeah.
never saw you like that, because I don't have a single memory of that time
Yeah.
where I was like, what the hell?
Why have I have a fat wife?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can't say at that time that I was in great shape either, because I look at when I got my patch with the Huns,
Oh yeah, yeah.
I had a gut
Yeah.
because of how many times I was eating at either that A&W
Oh god, all the
or the
gas
or the
station
gas
food.
stations.
Yep. All those
That's all I
rides.
was eating.
Man, that was not healthy for you. That was
No,
tough.
I was in rough shape.
That
I
was
mean,
tough.
now I'm over 2 years with no cold, no sinus
Fucking A,
attack,
right? But I think
nothing.
that also has to do with the stuff that we're doing and all the supplements and
Oh,
the
of
things
course it
and
does. Still, either way, but
but there's so many people that are sick right now.
I walk
Sick,
right through it.
sick.
Up my whole office,
Yes.
every one of my guys was super sick.
Oh my
Every
gosh.
one of them. I got nothing,
Yeah.
and I was right with them the whole
Yeah,
time.
I mean, look at me. I've done a really good
And they'd
job
had
and I
COVID.
are you looking at these giant ass bugs?
It's a moth. There was a giant moth right there, flying
Oh,
all around you,
it looks like a baby bat.
pretty much.
It's not a baby bat. No, I think it's fantastic that we are in such good health now. But I was looking at that picture with you at the edge of the bed with your grampy glasses on looking down, and you look older then than you do now. And that was when we were in the house on 24th Drive. You were helping the boys with some instructions or something. So you had your
Oh,
hands and you had your head down, big old beard. It was when we had that big beard when you went to when
we were
we did
doing
that
Legos.
blimp thing.
We were doing Legos.
Legos, yeah, and you were looking down
Yeah, we did
and
a motorcycle.
you
It was a
looked
truck and a trailer with a motorcycle.
yes, yeah. And you looked older then
Hey,
than you do now. That was over 5 years ago.
yeah,
So
but I never saw it. We
yeah,
were just living life and
I saw it. I
getting through
felt
it.
it and I saw it.
What?
Every single day I felt fatter and I saw
Oh,
myself
yeah.
decline
Well,
and I didn't fucking care one bit.
I truly never did. I
Yeah.
never.
I think we need to get I need to
Take
mess
a
with
good boy.
Lauren and have her come and give him an adjustment.
Yeah, we got
Fucking A, she miracle. Fucking miracle.
Bonnie McMurray is so happy.
She's yes, she has wiggle butt again. Oh my god. So animal chiropractic, that's the fucking way to go. What are you thinking when you make
Drove
that
her
face?
bonkers that I want to eat you alive.
Is that what you're thinking? What do you think I'm thinking?
It don't matter.
It don't matter what I'm
It doesn't
thinking.
matter
What
because
if
you're not in control of anything.
you stinker stop it. Why does that make me feel so fucking horny?
Because you know what I do. That's
Well,
why.
because I'm always in control and I love not being in control. It's so freaking nice. That's one thing I think if men out there are ever with the woman that's in control, all they need is a strong man so that they can feel out of control. Here's the thing.
Because they're not used to it.
Here's what I think about women with control because that's who I am. I'm a woman who likes to control.
Yeah.
I think what it is that we all started off wanting to be pretty princesses. And then we realized that wasn't the fucking reality. And so we had to just take control over our own future.
Uh-huh.
And we then went to the point where when we meet a man who will
You're like,
allow
I
us
don't
to
need a
be a
man.
fucking pretty
Yeah.
princess again, it makes us feel good. Because that's how I was. I tell my story and I go, I was never a rags to riches. I was a riches to rags to riches. Like I had to work. I literally had to work. I was a rich kid who, when they turned 18, had to fucking like go from the rich to the streets and going, shit, I have to earn my keep?
You got a crash course in it.
Fucking kidding me?
But you chose that as well, though.
I did choose that. I did choose that. I
You
chose to keep
elected
that
to
baby.
go and do well, but you also elected to go do it on your own.
Yes.
Your parents would have, Pat and Joe would have taken you in. They would have kept you. You don't think for a second they would have?
Oh no, I know they would have.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I wasn't willing to move to Concho. I wanted to stay
Well,
in the
there you go.
valley.
See, there you go. Again, you have options.
I know.
None of them may be good options, but you had
Right.
options. I get it. It's almost it's no, it is an addiction
Yeah,
to
it's an
some.
addiction to toxicity.
Well, I don't know
It's
if it's
self
the
harm.
toxicity. It's the
It's self harm.
Yeah. I don't. I can't even put my finger on it, because you can sit there and do the pros and cons, and it doesn't mean a fucking thing.
Yeah.
It makes no difference whatsoever when you do a pros and cons. when you're hooked on someone,
when you're so in love with that
when you're
person.
just,
Well, yeah, because you just justify the cons.
you do.
That's how you do. You
Well,
go, okay, the pro is that he compliments me. The con is that he hits me. But at the end of the day, he's a really nice guy and he compliments me. That's what that toxicity. Like you just go right back to that.
yeah, but there's just something I can't with people like that. I don't know if it's the yo-yo of it or if it's the thrill. I don't know what I don't get it.
Maybe the adrenaline or the exhilaration is causing that dopamine hit
I think that's what it is.
because it's like, okay, I hit this crash, but then I go in there, I'm like, oh, I got to fucking,
So
oh, it's such a cool
I
high
was reading that those type of relationships can be worse than going cold turkey on cigarettes and
for
as
your
bad
heart,
as coming off of heroin.
for your heart, or
Just
just in general.
in general,
Yeah,
the withdrawal,
yeah,
like getting out of those relationships
yep,
are that bad. You
yep,
you look to justify, just like smoking
yeah.
and doing drugs. You try and justify. Same thing. You end up doing addictive. Sometimes it's all they know. I guess it's a tough one. It's a tough one because you try and justify. But like for me, right before, literally days before I met you, I told you this. I was still dating the one gal,
Mhm.
and when she started screaming at me on the phone, I went, I'm done.
Bye.
I
Yep.
literally shut it down and met you. And I was like, holy shit, what a. Oh, I was waiting for, the other shoe to drop,
I'm
of course.
still
But
waiting for the other shoe to drop.
sweet,
11 years later.
sweetheart, the shoes are fucking worn out.
What?
The only way they're falling
The
off,
shoes are
they're
worn
only,
out.
yeah, the only way that's
The shoes have
the
become a part of our
coming
skin.
down is when they were worn out and like the sole falls down. That's the only way the shoes are dropping, as well as we know each other at this point.